How are you, my lovely students? With you, Miss Hanan, your science teacher. For this academic year, I miss you so much. I hope to see you fastly. I wanted to speak with you, teach you, and play together. Also, I wanted to make many activities with you. From the previous year, I asked Allah to teach you again. I wanted to give you a big hug, but there is COVID-19. Inshallah, this year is better than the previous and there will be no COVID again. I'll speak about my subject and I love science so much because it is an enjoyable and fantastic subject that explains everything around us. If you love it, you can understand anything in it. If you want to learn it well, you must listen to all knowledge carefully. Also, you should concentrate with me during explanation and study part by part every day. If you are busy with other subjects or exams, please read it as a bedtime story before you go to sleep. Also, you can discuss with me when you have any question. I know all of you are smart and excellent students. I miss talking with you, but we must start. Okay, let's go. Now, I'll speak about the contents of the first term. It consists of 4 units. Unit 1, Force and Motion. Unit 2, which speaks about thermal energy, which means heat energy. Unit 3 speaks about the atmosphere, which means the air around us. Unit 4 tells us about very important system in our life. I love them so much because they explain everything about my emotions and ideas. Unit 4 known as structure and function because they tell about the structure and function of these systems. Unit 1 Force and Motion contains one lesson called Mass and Weight. It is a very easy lesson and you have studied mass before in grade 4. And you know the devices used to measure mass. Also, we will speak about weight, which depends on gravity. Now, with Unit 2, thermal energy, which consists of 2 lessons, heat conduction and measuring temperature. Lesson 1, heat conduction, explains why you feel hot when touching this hot pan. What happens? Why your hands feel hot? Also, why the heat transfers from this end to the other end? And what do we benefit from this beautiful sun? Lesson 2 Measuring temperature, which speak about an important device in our life, especially now, thermometer, which is used to measure our temperature to make sure we are healthy. Unit 3 The atmosphere. This unit consists of 3 lessons. The first lesson is oxygen. Lesson 2 Carbon dioxide gas. And the easiest lesson in our subject, nitrogen gas. Lesson 1 Oxygen gas tells us about the importance of this gas. to breathe and live. Also, it is the main component of water, which is important to us. Lesson 2, carbon dioxide gas, which is very important for plants only, not for all living organisms. Without it, we can't eat food, we can't respire. We will know why when we study the lesson. The easiest lesson. Nitrogen gas, its sources, where is found, and what is the name of the scientist who discovered it. Also, what happens to the nitrogen gas during lightning? Yes, now with Unit 4, which is an enjoyable unit. It contains 2 lessons. Each one is more beautiful than the other. The first lesson is human nervous system. The second lesson is locomotory system. Lesson 1, human nervous system. It is a funny lesson that explains the responses of you with different external stimuli. What happens when touch a hot object? Why sometimes I close my eyes quickly? Which part in my body is responsible for thinking? The second lesson, locomotory system, tells us how do we walk? Which system help us to change our position? It is a very enjoyable lesson. Now, I want to speak with you about our system to work together. The first step to learn well is to watch the video I'll send about the lesson 2 days before the session to read and prepare the lesson. In the first 5 minutes of the session, I'll ask about the video. In the second session, we will explain and discuss the lesson together. To make sure you understood, I'll ask some oral graded questions during the session. In the next session on Zoom, we will answer the booklet together. When I finish the lesson, I'll send a graded online quiz after every lesson. I'll send a graded assignment twice a week. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use Zoom. We'll send you a link to enter the room. By clicking on the link, you will enter the room. So, this screen will open in front of you. This microphone icon is used for speaking. When the icon appears like this, the mic is closed and we wouldn't hear you. When clicking on the icon, changes into this and we will hear you. If you want to ask any question or say the answer, you will raise your hand by clicking on this icon. A small window will appear with 3 dots. Click on Raise Hand. A blue hand icon appears beside your name. I'll then listen to your question or answer. After that, lower your hand once again. This is the video icon. When it appears this way, The video is closed and I can't see you. When clicking on it, it will change to this icon and I'll be able to see you. If you want to write anything for me to read, you will click on chat icon and type what you want to say. Finally, when the session ends, you will click on the leave icon to leave the class. Thank you. Wish you enjoyed the session with me. Looking forward to more enjoyable sessions.